Hi guys, Seb here. First I'd like to welcome you to my brand new YouTube channel. As you've probably seen, I made a new one with a new name, SebCOH, so it's easier for you to find me and to remember me, so you can easily find the other shortcast. I think, yeah, if you followed the previous channel, you should do it again for the new one, because I couldn't rename it. I had to create a completely new channel. So yeah, sorry about that, and just don't forget to update your following status. So I'll start with this game right now. I'm at a 5-second mark and will unpause in 3, 2, 1, unpause 6, 7, 8, 9. So this game, this cast is going to be a special one. I've seen Dwighty asking for a review of this replay on my clan forum, so instead of typing something for him, I just make a shortcast. It's actually easier for myself, since I don't have to switch from the replay to the forum to type. I can just say it live. So I'll check this game. He told me to not watch it until the end, because it became kind of boring at the end, and he knew he fucked up earlier, so I'll just see, and I'll probably make it anyway, but yeah, no big deal. So first advice I can give is to put the barracks a bit further. So instead of putting it there, you could just put it there instead, and you would gain like 5 meters for every rifleman you produce. So that's really small detail, but it's always better to gain those 5 seconds of walking every time you produce a new unit. So yeah, I could definitely do that, since you're going to produce at least 4 riflemen probably. You want them in the field as fast as they can be. So just always boil it as far as you can on your base. So that's standard play, 2 engineers, 1 rifleman. The opponent is going for false grenadier start and laying some wires. This map is usually a good map for Wehrmacht, so you need to be usually better than your opponent to win as American on this map. So I usually uncheck it when I'm playing ranked games. I just don't play this map as American, because I know I could lose against worse players than me, and I don't like that, so I just uncheck that map. But I still know, I hope I know how to play it, because yeah, I still played it before, but I just avoid doing it now. There we can see rifleman not moving. Instead of chatting, you should micro your units and move, not wasting time. First rifleman saw the Volks, and the second is capping. I'll put Fogger for. Yeah, you can't see the second yet, now you do. So that's 2 Volks Grenadier, they are in heavy cover. You shouldn't try to come close, because there's the wire, so you can't ever take that cover. And yeah, by doing what you did there, you just lost all of those 2 riflemen. You could have avoided that by avoiding that fight since the start. Here you had to retreat engineers against Pioneer. I don't understand this retreat. You shouldn't let him cap that part of the map. You should at least fight for it. He was stored on the building. That was unnecessary map loss on that part. And now you're fighting with riflemen against Volksgrenadier at long range. You don't want to do that. Volksgrenadier are stronger than riflemen at long range, so you should avoid that fight. Take those 2 riflemen, go cap the map. that part of the map and force the Wehrmacht player to just spread out his units to respond to your attack, to your capping. There you did something nice, I think. I didn't see exactly well, but I guess riflemen came from that side while the Volks were there, so that was good. But you still lost lots of manpower, like 4 riflemen there, 3 others there, and you just lost more or less the same amount of Volksgrenadiers, but Volks are cheaper to reinforce, so you didn't win anything with that fight, especially since you did a very big mistake. You retreated those riflemen instead of capping, so you basically fight for nothing. You picked that fight and you didn't take advantage of it because you lost more manpower than your opponent and you didn't use it to get more maps, so never do that. When you win a fight, just even if you have one-man rifle squad, just cap all of the points and retreat afterwards, because otherwise, yeah, it's for nothing. So I saw you actually retreated the engineer for building the supply yard, but you should have still fighted the pioneer there. And then, if you forced him to retreat, you could just retreat yourself afterwards and build it and not lose the part of the map, the victory point. So it was a little bit preemptive retreat, if I can say. So now, because you didn't cap the map, the opponent has all the time to put mines and put himself in a good position. If you kept all of those points before retreating, he would have to either spend the time to put those mines or cap the points, but he wouldn't have both of them. Sorry, another bad push. I don't know why you are going for this push there, since you're going for the M8. You don't want to lose manpower before going fast M8. You just did what you had to do early game by keeping fuels for yourself, and then you just know you'll have problem. You could either get the M8 or reinforce the rifleman, but you won't be able to do both at the same time. So you just, this last flank, it wasn't a flank but just a battle, this wasn't a good thing for you. You should have just going once again capping outside of the middle of the map, or just not capping and just waiting for the M8, so you could make a push with once the M8 was out, with all of the riflemen at full health and the M8 at the same time. Now as you can see, you have the motor pool and the M8, you can't produce it right now because of manpower loss. So you're basically losing some time in fast M8, and the faster it comes, the better it is for you. So that was a bad move. Also, what I like to do when I go for fast M8, especially on this map since it's ultra easy to do, is to send the rifleman on the base of the opponent to prevent the tier 2 from coming up. Basically, instead of doing that fight in the middle 2 minutes ago, should have come to his base with the rifleman and prevent himself from building the tier 2, which means he wouldn't have counter to the M8 for a longer time in the game. So that's something always nice to do. And you could also either he has to delay his tier 2, or he has to send units to counter yourself in the base, and then that gives you an opportunity to come to the middle. There it is, another bad fight. The M8 still isn't there and you're using riflemen alone. They're just outside cover. You should retreat them before losing them. You're trying to flank, but the opponent is well set up in cover. He has mines, he has warriors, he's really well set up, so you shouldn't take that flank once again. Really bad one. You're losing lots of resources, and the M8 still not there. Should have just waited the M8. And then you could have done much better if you had the M8 and all of your units at the same time. Be careful when you're going fast M8. The biggest trouble for you is mines, so be careful to mines. You should probably get Minesweeper when you're going fast M8 just to not lose it, because if you run over mine with the M8 and then there is a Panzerfaust ready, you will just lose the M8 and all of the munition you spend on it. So that was a really bad fast M8. Fast M8 sounds bad when it's done correctly. It can be a good strategy, but There basically you had the building since like 6-7 minutes and your mate still isn't on the field at almost past 9, so that's not a good thing. You should also get triage center at that point and heal your rifleman. Since you spend your fuel on your mate, now you have fuel for the sting. This rifleman, you see, they're so low health, they will lose men very fast to the Volksgrenadier, and you will have to retreat them preemptively and couldn't do the full damage, and also you simply losing manpower. And the mage shouldn't be used as units in the front of the battle, because yeah, you're just taking pack fights and all that stuff. On this map it's pretty hard to use it on the flanks, since the map is really... everything is in the middle of the map. But you should still try to at least flank or hide behind this kind of cover, shooting at units, but hiding from the pack or the grenadiers. You might be... yeah, you lost too much stuff on this flank. You lost at least one rifleman squad, flamer squad, and the mate is just sitting there. There's a grenade you didn't avoid, so you should also retreat because of the sniper. If the opponent had the full retreat, as I said earlier, you could be capping that point with that low health squad. But since the opponent didn't retreat completely, you can't do that. So now we are just so behind. The opponent has so much manpower than you that he can basically get anything he wants. You're getting triage center, so that's good. You should also probably get on the barbs, I would say fast bar after DM8, because it forces the opponent to, after countering vehicles, it forces him to counter also infantry, heavy infantry. Or on this map you could get weapon support center. In this case you lost too much manpower, so it won't work. Basically you lost the game at that point. But if you were in such bad position at that point, you could get a mortar or sniper to get the counter snipe, or a mortar to kill the static units staying in cover, or use evil smoke to come with the flamer squad. And basically if you don't use smoke or mortar or something, you're just rushing out of cover there, or even red cover there, which is even worse. 2 units in cover, so you don't want to do flanking that way on that map. What else? I think I covered the main points. If you want to try to come back at that point, because you're severely behind, and when you're severely behind, you shouldn't play as you did before. Basically it didn't work, and if you continue to play normally, you won't be able to win. So when you're in a bad position, you should definitely take risks. I mean, you have nothing else to lose since you're already lost. So take risk and just try to win with the risk. I mean, it's high risk, high reward, I would say. If you're good in the game, you don't take high risk, high reward, so you don't want to lose. You lose no advantage. But when you're back too far back, you don't mind to take the risk, since you're already bad. So you should definitely do something risky. I mean, it can be anything. You could get 3 M8s and hope it's enough IT to kill all of those M8. You could get like lots of sniper. Like you could get other stuff like that, or anything. But just don't try to flank in a friendly way as you did before. You really have to try to crack him, or try a base rush, get demolition charge and go for the base, or just try something funny, risky, but that could potentially hit the opponent. But yeah, as I said, with the mistake you have done, and especially since the map is already a nice map for a marked, it's pretty hard to come back. You're getting another flamer. That's not a good idea, I would say, because you've seen lots of mines since the start of the game, and you should get minesweeper. As I already said, ever just for covering the M8. Should get the minesweeper to avoid all of those mines. I mean, yeah, those risks I was talking about, you could just try to follow, for example, this Volks with the M8, try to follow it in the base and hope you kill it, and then yeah, that's 1 less unit for your opponent. that's the way you have to win. If you don't try such opportunities at that point, you just won't be able to come back because the opponent is too strong. So you should have tried that, killing that squad, for example. I'm not sure what else. Well, not much. The guy is really camping, so you did good now going for the sides of the map. You could ever try to win or decrease this victory point by, like you did, being on the 2 side of victory point, and here you'll have to make a move to counter them, so that's always good to have the victory points for you, because if you ever don't have them, you definitely have nothing left. And now, yeah, you're getting upgrade sniper. Maybe at that point, not sure about bar, since you have only 3 riflemen since you lost one. Maybe, as I said, maybe I'll get even more snipers and just hope to get the counter snipe. And it's not really hope, it's skill. So try to get the counter snipe with skill, and then hope he just continue his heavy infantry spam, I'd say, and veteran C, and just spam sniper, get 2 or 3 of them, and just try to surprise him by having so much of something it doesn't have a counter. Because if you're just getting some rifleman, some sniper, you already has the counter to this. You're getting bar, but bar he already has Veteran C2 infantry, he has the sniper, mines, machine gun. I'm not sure if it's the best possible choice. You should focus fire. In such situation, with the bar and the flamer squad, you should focus fire the low health pioneer. Even if they are retreating, you could finish the squad. That's once again something you want. Nice flanking there, all of units together, but unfortunately, or actually skill from him, he put mines, so your flank didn't work. There you could get the counter snipe. Not sure why you didn't pick it, I guess you weren't paying attention. Or you could have counter snipe at that point. And since you missed the counter snipe, as I already said in some of my other shoutcasts, you shouldn't keep your sniper useless. I mean, just fire at the grenadiers. Maybe not now because you have nothing left to counter the sniper, but otherwise just you have a sniper and you have to make a move to win, so just use the sniper. You know the sniper retreated, so you won't be able to counter snipe you, and since you saw you missed the counter snipe already, I mean you weren't able to do it, there's no hint that you would be able to do it afterwards, so just forget about that counter snipe and just start killing grenadiers, losing him manpower and all that stuff. You're going for Calliope, which is good and can make comebacks, but I don't know if you will have enough command points in time if you're continuing to losing manpower that way. You're getting grenades, I don't know what you'll do with those grenades. You already have troubles from getting close to him, so grenades won't really help. I would definitely get another sniper, even another mate, and anything, but not those riflemen upgrade. And yeah, mate, I don't know why I didn't pay much attention, but I had the feeling you didn't use it during that flanking. I can really understand that. Once again, during the flank, you could send in the base to kill the retreating units. When he retreated pioneers for the sniper, if the mate was in the base, you could finish his units. There's some more mines. You should definitely ever get a 3rd pioneer engineer to get minesweeper, because you're really all your flanking are failing because of those mines. And your sniper, you shouldn't cloak your sniper when you're in your base. I mean, there's no risk of him counter sniping you, but maybe if he's defensive doctrine, I don't know if he is or not. Yeah, sure, with defensive doctrine and advanced side, he could see your sniper coming, so cloaking would make sense. You're very lucky there, not dying to that mine. And there's finally a flank kind of working. You very nicely got a pack and the machine gun, so there you hold your comeback at that point. You really don't lose the squad first. I guess you're microing somewhere else, but be careful to that squad, you should retreat it, sadly. And yeah, at that point you got your comeback with that 2 low health riflemen. As I said, you should be capping points instead of retreating. That's bad move. And you should steal the pack, the machine gun, if you can. You probably can, at least one or the 2 of them. I would probably I'm not sure. There's still a sniper hammering you, and your sniper still didn't fire any unit, so you're getting that sniper in slots of time and not using it. That's pretty bad. And finally, you drop the surprise effect, so you could have done that much earlier and do manpower damage. So that's kind of bad. You could have shot that medics before it got grenadiers. When I see a bunker, I get demolition charge as soon as possible to just counter it, because otherwise you will never be able to get in. You should kill that medics. Not sure why you aren't firing the medics first. Should always fire the medic first. Grenades completely missed. That was really bad taking. If you can be that obvious with the grenades. You should have just stayed in cover and let the sniper do the manpower damage to him. And yeah, I could get another sniper still now. You already had your comeback, you didn't get that machine gun, so basically you decrude that machine gun and pack, and you will be able to get them back for like just the reinforcement cost, which is nothing. Finally in my sweeper. Nice move. Don't spare manpower at that point. I guess you're sparing for the Calliope, but you're not even close to having it in command points. So you should get more snipers to be able to do more kills. Be careful against the counter snipe, because he still has the sniper, I believe. Yeah, he does. So you don't want him to counter snipe you. You want to do manpower damage, but not losing your sniper. And as you said on this replay in the topic description, there's T4 and probably Panzer IV coming, and that shouldn't have done that rush. Once again, don't know what you were hoping, probably throwing a grenade, but there's no chance you can walk out of cover and hoping to throw a grenade at grenadiers coming from that far. You're trying to do it here once again, but you're really obvious with the grenade, so you can just avoid it and kill your men while they're walking through there. So you should, instead of focusing so much in the middle, if you're playing for long game win by Calliope, you should get the victory point, which is what will allow yourself to keep to end game. Getting that rifleman, that no, I don't like that rifleman. You're not using your doors correctly, and you need snipers really to do damage. Even mortar, more stuff. Decimate, got lucky not dying to that mine, but you're using it well now in the corner of the map. I think it's getting I've told so much thing already. I don't know what else to say from that game. Yeah, there's the Panzer IV. Yeah, you could hear it through the fog of war if you were paying attention. Not sure if the sound of the game is high enough on the video to hear it, because on my headset I can definitely hear that Panzer IV in the fog of war. So if you're paying attention, you know it will come, and can already get the AT gun if you hear the Panzer IV coming. You could also get a tank depot, because AT gun can be overrun by lots of infantry, as he has. And it can also be decrewed by snipers, so both will be good. I mean, you could get tank depot and use a lead war machine to kill the Panzer IV with M10, M10, yeah. Or you could also get the AT gun, since you already have the building that's less manpower spent on taking, so that would make sense at that point to get the AT gun instead, yeah. And with the AT gun you could delay that Panzer IV. You probably can see it if you still didn't know he has one, but maybe you saw it with the M8, not sure yet. But in any case, yeah, at this point you should know he has the Panzer IV, and you should be producing an AT gun. May even be a second one, not sure why you aren't doing it. You're probably still sparing for the Calliope, but as I said already, if you aren't getting units and aren't doing kills, you are not going to be able to unlock the Calliope. Once again, a bad grenade. I would advise you never get grenades, actually. If you can use them better in any game, I think you should just drop the idea of getting grenades, because they're really too bad. You're just wasting munitions in those grenades. So either you should improve. I don't know if you know the trick to throw them correctly. When you're going to throw the grenade, go to the cover where the enemy is sitting with the rifleman, click the grenade ability, and once you will see the range of the ability, and throw the grenade once. I'd say your rifleman will walk. Imagine rifleman is walking from that point to that cover and the Volks is sitting there. You wait since the range of the grenade ability goes the circle range approximately like this, at least covering the Volks. So that's the circle range of the grenade. And once the circle reach that point, you just click left click the grenade to finally throw it at that point only, because otherwise it's really too obvious what you're doing. And well, it's not ever always rush to throw the grenade, because it's also obvious if there's strong enemies waiting for you in cover and you're just rushing blindly out of cover to reach that point. It will also be obvious in any way that you're going for the grenade, so don't do that. Just as I described, it was just for the ID but not in the right context. So yeah, you got the AT gun, but there's 2 Panzerfaust now, so you should get at least 2 AT guns to be able to counter this and get sticky bombs. I don't know if you got sticky bombs already or not, but you should have them at that point, because without sticky bombs, Panzerfaust can just flank your units. One other grenade that did nothing, really too obvious. So yeah, at that point, it's probably game over for you. I'll just show you you can, but yeah, you get the Calliope I guess at that point, but it's not really what you need against those Panzerfausts. You would have better gone for another AT gun, send the M8 to cap that point since you have the weird ability from Armored Doctrine. Maybe one first good grenade in 25 minutes, but it didn't ever kill. So yeah, instead of the Calliope, I would have gone for the victory point, and if you hold the 2 victory points, then you get the second AT gun, then you still have time for the Calliope afterwards if you are not in a VP rush situation. Plus the squad is here pretty badly. And you're trying to fire at moving Panzerfaust, that's not going to work. There's something coming for you, Firestorm I guess. Yeah, and V1 also, V1 rocket. I don't know where the V1 will land. Not a good V1, it was kind of useless. Not sure what it tried to kill. Should have aimed like those buildings instead of in the middle. And he should have used the Firestorm against the AT gun, so you might still finish the Panzerfaust. You shouldn't bring that AT gun. I mean, either you put it there and you hope for shooting through that stuff, or you try to put it there but just don't stay in the back. You could use that M8 to finish this Panzerfaust from rear armor. From frontal armor you aren't going to kill it, but from if you go behind you can get penetration shots and finish it. You could at least try. Maybe not anymore now, because the M8 has like no health left, but I don't know. Also, if you had the M10 instead of the AT gun, you could have chased down those Panzerfaust. Now you will just repair them for free, and he did like lots of infantry kills that cost manpower to you. So that's kind of it at that point. I will fast forward that just to see what's left of this replay. It's not going much faster because the recording is asking lots of resources of my computer, so it's not really 4 times the speed, but still faster than 1. And yeah, much more mines. You lost the Minesweeper squad, I saw that. And what's coming? M8, still M8 is still alive, so that's kind of nice. You kept it alive for the whole game, you got only 1, you didn't lose it, so nice M8 play. And I guess at that point you're just using, I guess you'll try another Abyss grenade. Yeah, there it is. You really aren't. You should definitely make a special grenade practice if you are going to take grenades again, because you're not close to being good with them. And yeah, that's good, going for victory point. That's nice play with the M8. Adieu, riflemen and AT guns creeping up to that part of the map. You could maybe do some kills. You could also put more mines. I didn't talk about it earlier, but I haven't seen you putting like any mine. And mine can really win games. I mean, if you had mines at that position, the Panzer IV would have run over them and you could have finished them with the AT gun. So you should put more mines. I didn't see you. Instead of all of those useless grenades, you should spend the munition on mines, I think. And you maybe, well, you probably finish one, but there's like 3 others. So that will be the end. Nice explosions to finish it. You shouldn't move the 2 AT guns. Well, I mean, at the point you have lost, but in usual situation you shouldn't put AT guns so close to each other, because then if one of them is flanked, the other is flanked too, so just spread them so they can cover each other in case of need. So that's it. I hope this showcast will be useful for you. I hope you don't take it wrong that I've told so much things not being good. And yeah, if you want others, or if you have any question, just leave a comment on either on the YouTube video or on game replays or whatever you want. I'll just wait the end of the replay. You're just not leaving. There it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this special shortcast. It was more dedicated to Dwighty for helping him reviewing his replay. So I didn't really focus on the opponent. I didn't really talk much about what the opponent was doing or what he should be doing better instead. I just focused on the American player. And yeah, I might do some others like that. If you want them, just request me the review, send me the replay, ask me for some help. I have a preference for, at least, I mean, not newcomers player. If you're just level 2 or 3 and just started the game, I might not be the best help for you, because I don't really want to go over the very basics. I mean, I'm not the best person for that, because those things seems too obvious for me. I mean, the basics of the game, I just know them by feeling, and it's not the kind of thing I'm used to explain or think about, so that might not be the best thing to ask me. But if you're mid-level player or even high-level player, I can definitely give you tips if you want. So feel free to ask, and I'll try to do that as soon as I can. And I'll probably make a new playlist on YouTube with dedicated to review showcasts. There's already one playlist with all the showcasts, another one from games coming from the Devem's replay pack, and then I'll make one for the review request, and I'll put your review in this one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Once again, as I was telling in the introduction, there's a new channel YouTube, so make sure you update your favorites and leave comments, tell your friends. There's a nice background, nice image on the background, and yeah, a nice looking channel with an easy name, so SepCOH on YouTube. Hope you see you there and on game replays, and thanks for watching. I'll post another shortcast today, maybe more than one, but at least one other one new games from HQ Storm against Lollipop. I'll well, I still have to record it. I will do during the upload of this game. I'll shortcast the other one. So check out the video later today. There will be another one for sure. And so see you there, and hope you have fun.